So I wasn't gonna talk about the skunk cabbages again, but here I am in the moment, overwhelmed by this one. Hello, skunk cabbage. Unfurling for spring, opening up, releasing your soul in this season back again. You, the epitome of spring here in Massachusetts. Gorgeous color, extraordinarily shaped, a true blessing. And in you I see a life, I see a soul, I see such unique splendor. It's hard to think that you're not alive in ways that don't quite add up with what my understanding of life is. Yes, of course I can look at you and say, yes, that's a plant. I see that it's alive. I see that you're connected via spiral and the helix. And I know that your cells, yes, I can understand that. But when I look closely at you and I see the detail and I touch you and I feel the way that you feel, it's hard to think that you're not more. That you don't exist in multiple spaces and multiple planes, that you aren't in and of yourself a person. That you don't have the same capacities that I do to interact with energy of multiple different levels. That you aren't the same love and light that I am. Seems improbable to me that something so unique, so divine, isn't alive in other planes and other levels. It's hard to wonder if your intention wasn't to draw me here today. Did I draw myself to you? I had no plan to talk about the skunk cabbages again. That's for certain. I know I had a plan to come out into the woods, and I know that I wanted to make a recording. And so it really got me thinking, does my intention to record the video, knowing what I know about observation, change what I observe? Am I going to continue to find things that are of joy to me? Well, yes, because I intend to find things that are of joy to me. Am I going to be inspired every time I walk into the woods? Well, yes, I am going to be inspired because it is my intention. Does that change what I'm going to record? Does less joy come because I start to have the intention of making the video? Only if I let it. What a lesson this is today. It would take me a full hour to explain what's just happened in the past. Well, isn't that something, to explain what's happened in the past? I was referencing the past like 2 hours here and this day on this day. But it's so much about what this whole entire exercise is coming to understand what happens moment to moment, coming to realize that in this moment, anything is possible. That I can create any future scenario that I desire with my thoughts, especially with my feelings. And I know that I feel love. And so love is going to show up to me in nature. That's a guarantee. But when it comes to what people come, like human people, the humans that I just had the past 2 hours with, one a novice church clock keeper, and the other someone brought into my life because of circumstances and dis-ease. What a gift. To be willing to open myself up and share this moment, so that you might come to understand that everything that you're thinking about, all of the cool things that you're starting to see about manifesting and Neville Goddard and Joe Dispenza and all these amazing people that are out there right now, and the Secret and all these things that have come into our reality, and all of the amazing YouTubers that are out there that are sharing their understanding of astrology and sharing their understanding of vibrations and creating new ways for us to heal ourselves. And that's great. You can hear it all you want. But to see it, to feel it, to experience it, that's when we believe. And it's unfortunate that for many of us it takes hearing something 1,000 times before we really hear it. And I liken it to being like hanging on a rope. And at the end of the rope, all that's left is mercy if somebody's going to help you before you fall. But before that, the 1,000 times that people were talking to you, that was grace. That was the offer of peace. That was the Spirit. And the Spirit is me. I am the Spirit. I am in the Spirit. The Spirit is everything. It's this moment. It's all the moments that led me to this moment. It's everything in all of creation. It's all here for your delight if you're just going to let it. There's only one way to let it happen, though, and that is to let go of the past and to forget the future. To be in the moment. And so what I'm going to try and do every time I come out here is just to be in the moment. To be in the flow, as we like to say. And so today I'm thinking a lot about, is that flow going to have an influence over what I create? Is my desire to create going to have an influence over the flow? And I know all the answers. I know all the answers to those questions because I know that what I think and feel become what happens. And so I think and feel that I'm going to make dozens of these videos, and amazing things in nature are going to show up to me to share with you. Whether it's forest bathing or a skunk cabbage, whether it's a video where I forget to tell you that when you break skunk cabbage open, it smells like a skunk, and that's why we call it skunk cabbage. Maybe you already knew that, and it doesn't matter. Maybe the fact that I just flinched because there was a bubble coming down the stream, and I thought to myself I was going to put that bubble into the video, but then it popped, and so I went back to the skunk cabbage. Maybe you're going to be okay with that, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're not going to want to watch the videos because I do things like that, like focus on a bubble coming by, and I flinch, and I make the camera, oh, see, that was great though. But here's the pattern. And this is when patterns shows up. Love this, because it is in the pattern. It is in the patterns that we can find the details. And so here it is. Here it is for you. Here's today's pattern. The water flowing down through there is creating bubbles. Are they in the same place every single time? No, but it's consistently making bubbles. So there's a pattern to the water's flow over there that is generating bubbles. And each one of them is different. Each one of them takes a different path, but they're being formed nonetheless in a pattern. It's a random pattern, but it's a pattern. And they caught my eye. And now I get to have this wonderful moment where I can see the bubble and bring you into this stream with me. Here I am, here's my camera, floating down the stream with this bubble just for you. Right into this skunk cabbage, right here in the middle of the stream. What a beautiful place you picked, Mr. Skunk Cabbage, Mrs. Skunk Cabbage, non-binary Skunk Cabbage. It, love, all, that's you. That's me, that's everything. Do you think the bubbles pop because of the video? Do you think that they like to be in the video? Wow, that is so cool. Oh. I'm about to start crying in joy. This is what the moment is. Yes. Oh, it's almost like the shadow from my camera is having an influence over the bubbles. What? Oh. I love you so much. Love, love, love. Oh, the sun just came out. Wow. These are the roots of the skunk cabbage down here. Well, this is life in the moment. This is life with the source. This is what I hope you come to find is the most important thing in your life. Is moments like these. That this is where the wealth of all creation lies. can heal you, can bring you joy, can open your heart, and you can feel all the love that is life. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, peace, and harmony, my friends. Thank you.